power from a street light made the place dark. But yo, they didn't care, they turned it out. I know a few understand what I'm talking about. Remember Bronx River, Rollin thick with cool DJ Red Alert and Chuck Chill out on the mix. When Africa Islam was rocking the jam.
And I danced there all the time.
And that's what we're saying. See, like, it was never a beef between the river and the Dale. We were all together. We were down together. We come hang out in the Dale. They come to Bronx River and hang out with us.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, but Soundview couldn't come.
No, and neither could Monroe.
Monroe couldn't come.
Oh, yeah?
Castle Hill couldn't come.
No.
Wow.
Lafayette couldn't come.
No.
Parkchester couldn't come.
Couldn't come.
Wow.
Castle Point couldn't come.
Nope.
No.
Only the Dale and the river.
That's it.
Wow.
Only the Dale and the river.
But ironically, we were able to get love in these projects. We walked through there with no problem.
Okay.
We had these girls. We was dancing. Yep. And they didn't mess with us because, you know, like the Dale and the river.
Shout out to my baby mamas. I'm not one of y'all.
There you go.
Right.
But they, you know, but that's what it was. The Dale, and that's what I try to say. The Dale and Bronx River were always down together. Always. We came to roll for them when they had people like CeeLo Mike. Mm-hmm. We came and rolled on Monroe. I told you we came marching down like 100 deep.
But the thing about it, I had love throughout the whole 147-273. Soundview, Monroe, Castle Hill. But it's just that, you know, they used to have a lot of beefs with, you know, different beefs with Bronxdale.
One side of Bruckner against the other side of Bruckner.
I mean,
Something to that effect.
It was really nonsense, really.
Right.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
wasn't it one time that it was love on both sides of the Bruckner? Was it, do you remember? Was it ever love between Monroe
it
and
wasn't
Sam?
like, you know, like it was a big beef, but you know, sometimes if one person had a fight, if somebody from Monroe had a fight with somebody from Bronxdale, then
all of Bronxdale's coming.
Yeah, Bronxdale's all of Bronxdale's coming. Bronx River will come, and you know, it was just, you know, it was just one of those things. It was really, when you think about it, it was really
silly kid stuff, but that's how it was. Even the girls.
Okay.
With Lilo.
Yeah.
Which went to Soundview. And you know, but we was having fun.
Right.
And you see all that shooting, you know. I mean, not that things like that didn't happen.
It was shots fired back.
There was shots fired.
Right.
Yeah, it wasn't all that. That's what it says, you know, all that peaceful love. All that shit is bullshit. You know, it's a fantasy. We were everything, you know, you were just coming out the gang era.
Right.
You gotta remember all that, the zoo, everything, it's an extension.
Right.
You know, as that was fading out, you know, this was coming in.
But it was more fighting though, right? It wasn't really a lot of shooting.
it
was more fighting than shooting.
Yeah.
It was some shooting. It was some shooting.
You had to have a knuckle game back in the day.
Right.
Yeah. And that's the thing. If you wasn't a cat that had some respect, or was known, and knew people knew you and respected you, it's someplace you couldn't be.
Yeah.
You know, because you get got. You know what I'm saying?
And unfortunately, we had love in this neighborhood.
Yeah. Yeah.
We could go anywhere with no problem.
Yeah, and I mean, we'd go. There'd be crews of us. Because, you know, the summertime, I can't even explain how the summer was back then for you. And then Mike, like me and Mike could tell you. The music I'm coming from uptown.
Yeah.
Because it was like I lived down here. The minute I finish up, I'm on my way down here. And where the music at?
Where the music at?
Yo, the music in Soundview today.
Follow the music.
The music in 100 Park. I get off the train at West Farms, because I walk into, and now here's the thing.
Okay.
I get up at West Farms, because getting up at 174th, we was at war with them, 7 Crowns. So, you know, you come across 174th. That's the quickest way to Bronx River.
You're talking about that bridge in the back of Bronx River.
Exactly. But they're trying to stick you up with some old crazy stuff. Coming across 174th, because we was at war with them. Wow. So I always got off West Farms and walked across West Farms. Come through Mayberry. That's where the Mayberry Zulus are, Africa, Islam, and all them.
Okay.
I'll catch up with them. We meet up in Bronx River. I'll see Ahmed and everybody. Yo, Charlie Rock, the music says, yo, come on, let's go. Monk, all of us, Monk, rest in peace, God bless him.
And then we just walk over to the music.
Yeah.
Walk
wherever
over
it was.
And this is like what, 76, 70?
75, 76, 77, all that.
Those are probably the livest years, right? 75,
that
76.
Was 75 through 78.
Yeah.
78.
The livest years, man.
Yeah.
We go, the music's in Castle Hill. Castle Hill is the furthest project from all of them. We'll walk from Bronx River all the way to Castle Hill.
Bronx River and Bronxdale, or just Bronx
And the
River,
Dale,
or
Wherever the music is at.
wherever the music.
They'd meet us. We come to the Dale. We might pick them up. Yo, come on, we going. The music here. Yo, where the music at?
So we didn't have cell phones then, so
Right.
it was just by
Word of mouth.
Yeah, word of mouth.
And the Spades, the original Spades, was old at this time. This was the 60 babies, right? Y'all was the next generation, right?
Yeah. All like, I mean, I'm a Spade,
Right.
but I'm Baby Spade.
Y'all was Baby
young
Spades, right.
back. The older ones, the original Spades, they're older than us.
Right. So they was more into the getting jobs and getting money and
Well, they trying, doing whatever they was
Right.
doing. Yeah.
See, I wasn't a spade. My mother didn't let me out.
right.
And,
Right.
a lot of people's mothers didn't let them out.
Yeah.
Right.
My mom and them didn't let me out.
Right.
I just cut out.
Right. No, but I'm saying the main thing I'm saying, like, y'all was the next generation. Y'all was a 60 babies. Y'all was younger.
Yeah.
And that's really when hip hop really sprung, right?
The original B-boys who ran that era, all that generation. Even if you wasn't a Spade, you come from that generation. That's what was
Right.
It transformed into that.